Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Have you ever stood by the shore, looked out at the vast, endless ocean, and felt a tiny shiver run down your spine? It's beautiful, for sure, but it's also mysterious, and let's be honest, a little terrifying. We know more about the surface of Mars than we do about our own ocean floor. So today, we re-diving deep, pun intended, to the abyss to uncover some of the most unsettling truths hiding beneath the waves. Get ready, because these are 7 scary facts about the ocean that will make you think twice before your next swim. First up, let's talk about a sound that baffled scientists for years: the bloop. In 1997, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, or NOAA, detected an ultra-low frequency, extremely powerful underwater sound. It was so loud that it was picked up by sensors over 5,000 kilometers apart. The sound profile didn't match any known man-made or geological source. For years, speculation ran wild. Was it a secret military experiment? A geological event we didn't understand? Or, the most chilling theory, was it the call of a colossal, undiscovered sea creature, far larger than any blue whale? The idea of something that immense lurking in the depths is pure nightmare fuel. For a long time, the mystery of the bloop fueled our deepest fears of the unknown. Scientists eventually concluded it was likely the sound of a massive icequake, an iceberg cracking and breaking away from a glacier. But for a while there, the world was genuinely considering the existence of a real-life leviathan. Next, let's journey to the deepest part of the ocean, the Mariana Trench. We're talking nearly 11,000 meters down. The pressure here is over 1,000 times what we experience at sea level. It's like having 50 jumbo jets stacked on top of you. It's a place of eternal darkness and crushing force, yet life, in its most bizarre forms, thrives here. We've discovered creatures that look like they re-straight out of a horror movie. The anglerfish with its glowing lure, the terrifying fangtooth fish, and giant, single-celled amoebas called xenophyophores. These are just the ones we know about. Imagine what else is crawling around in that crushing darkness, completely adapted to a world we can barely comprehend. The deepest parts of the trench remain almost entirely unexplored. We're sending probes to other planets, but the very bottom of our own world is still a giant, dark question mark. Fact number 3 is something you might encounter a little closer to shore: rip currents. You've probably heard the warnings, but do you know how dangerous they really are? Rip currents are powerful, narrow channels of water that move quickly away from the shore. They're responsible for over 80% of rescues performed by beach lifeguards, and tragically, they cause around 100 deaths each year in the US alone. What makes them so scary is that they can be hard to spot. The water might look deceptively calm. A swimmer can be pulled out to sea at speeds of up to 8 feet per second, that's faster than an Olympic swimmer. If you ever get caught in one, the key is not to panic and swim directly against it. You'll just exhaust yourself. Instead, you need to swim parallel to the shore until you're out of the current's grip. It's a terrifying thought, being dragged away from safety by an invisible force. For something on a much grander scale, rogue waves. For centuries, sailors told tales of monstrous waves. walls of water that would appear out of nowhere in the open ocean, capable of swallowing ships whole. Scientists were skeptical for a long time, dismissing them as maritime myths. But then, in 1995, a sensor on the Dropner oil platform in the North Sea recorded a wave that was 26 meters or about 85 feet high. It was more than twice the size of the surrounding waves and confirmed that these freak waves were very real. We now know that rogue waves are not as rare as once believed. Imagine being on a ship, surrounded by a relatively calm sea, and suddenly seeing a vertical wall of water, the size of a 10-story building, racing towards you. It's one of the ocean's most powerful and unpredictable dangers. Let's head back into the deep for our fifth fact. Hydrothermal vents, also known as black smokers. These are fissures on the seafloor that spew out superheated, mineral-rich water. How hot? The water can reach temperatures of over 400 degrees Celsius or 750 degrees Fahrenheit. It's so hot it could melt lead, yet it doesn't boil because of the immense pressure. It looks like thick black smoke billowing out of chimneys on the ocean floor. And just like in the Mariana Trench, an entire ecosystem thrives around these toxic, scalding vents. Tube worms, strange crabs, and shrimp have all adapted to this hellish environment, feeding on chemicals in a process called chemosynthesis. It's a world that operates on completely different rules from our own, powered by the Earth's inner heat instead of sunlight. It's a stark reminder that even in the most inhospitable places on our planet, life finds a way, often in forms we find alien and disturbing. Our sixth scary fact is about something that sounds like it belongs in a sci-fi movie. The Milky Seas phenomenon. Imagine being on a ship at night, and as far as the eye can see, the ocean's surface is glowing with a milky, white light. It's not the reflection of the moon. The water itself is emitting an eerie, uniform luminescence. This has been reported by sailors for centuries, and for a long time, it was another unexplained mystery. Recently, satellite imagery confirmed a massive area of the Indian Ocean about the size of Connecticut glowing for 3 consecutive nights. Scientists believe this is caused by a huge concentration of bioluminescent bacteria, trillions upon trillions of them, communicating with each other and glowing in unison. The sheer scale is mind-boggling. It's beautiful in a way, but also incredibly unsettling. Being in the middle of a glowing sea would feel like you've sailed into another dimension. Finally, we have the Bermuda Triangle. No list of ocean mysteries would be complete without it. This infamous stretch of the Atlantic Ocean, roughly between Bermuda, Florida, and Puerto Rico, has a reputation for swallowing ships and planes without a trace. From the USS Cyclops, a massive Navy cargo ship that vanished with 306 crew and passengers in 1918, to Flight 19, a group of 5 Navy bombers that disappeared during a training exercise in 1945. The stories are legendary. While many scientists and skeptics argue that the number of disappearances is statistically significant given the area's heavy traffic and volatile weather, the legend persists. Explanations range from methane gas eruptions from the seafloor to strange magnetic anomalies or even extraterrestrial activity. Whether you believe the supernatural theories or not, the fact remains that many vessels have entered the triangle and have never been seen or heard from again, leaving behind a legacy of fear and unanswered questions. So, there you have it, 7 scary facts about the ocean. From mysterious sounds and crushing depths to rogue waves and glowing seas, the ocean is a world of extremes. It's a place of incredible beauty and wonder, but also a place of immense power and dark secrets that we are only just beginning to understand. It really makes you appreciate just how small we are in the grand scheme of things. What do you think is the scariest thing about the ocean? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to read your thoughts. And if you enjoyed this dive into the deep, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content that explores the mysteries of our world. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.